Hi ladies, Ali here from Clear Skin and Wellbeing. So today I thought I would show you how and share with you how I use a face scrub. Now I've just taken off my makeup off from the day and my skin is feeling quite dry, a little bit dehydrated, and it just needs, I can just feel it needs brightening. Now, with a face scrub, I would highly recommend using them twice a week max. Sometimes I even use them once every 2 weeks. In between that, I tend to use my Foreo, which I find is slightly more gentle. But now and again, a good old face scrub is needed, and I think that day is today. So, what I'm using at the moment, and I have been using for the last 2 or 3 years, and this is from Liz Eale. Now, just very quickly, I'm not sponsored in any way by Liz Eale, any of their products. It's just something I have in my cabinets and have 2 or 3 of these because I always do use them. Now, what I like about this is that it's not too exfoliate. It exfoliates, but the beads, they have jojoba beads and they're quite fine. You don't want a facial scrub where the beads are quite large, because otherwise you're going to be scratching at your face. These are quite fine, and it's also with cocoa butter and almond oil, so it really makes the face slip and also makes it feel very smooth, and it smells of eucalyptus, which is lovely. It's really uplifting. Now, facial scrubs, as I say, they're really good for brightening. They're good for flaky skin. If you've got a few flakes, a bit of dryness, it will just get rid of those skin cells. And if your skin is dull and congested, it's fantastic. The only time I wouldn't use a face scrub is if you have sensitive skin, or skin which has got lots of acne, anything like that. Please don't use a face scrub and actually see a professional. But otherwise, brilliant. So I'm just going to show you what I would use. I would take just a couple of pumps. There we go. Oh, splurting out a bit there. I think it's the end of the tube. There we go. A couple of those. So say I've just washed my face. So first of all, make sure my face is washed. So I've taken off my makeup with some micellar water. Then I've washed my face in a very light face wash, and now I would use some of this. Now, when you use a face scrub, you don't want to be pressing too hard. You don't want to be grinding at your face. That would do it no good. It would just make it red and raw. So what you just want to do is just basically you're taking off the skin cells, the top layer. As I said before, your skin is constantly regenerating. So even when you're sleeping, your cells are then turning over. So what's left on the top is the old stuff. And you want to get rid of those. And it's what makes your skin look tired and dull. Always go above the top line of the lip. Now, you don't want to go too much in there, and you certainly don't want to go over the bone. Where the bone is by your eye, leave anything from there onwards alone. You don't want to go, because that skin there is quite fine, and you don't want to go over where it's fine. Just small circular motions. Now, you also don't want to go onto your neck, because your neck is, again, it's quite fine. The skin's quite thin, and you don't want to be making that sore and aggravating it. So it's mainly on these parts, but as I say, you don't want to go in too heavy. Just slight circular motions. Actually, I would go a bit there, but I wouldn't press in too much. Just there. As I say, I would just do this a couple of times a week. Now, the Liz Eale that I'm using, it's £16.50. I'm just looking at my notes. £16.50, and it's for 70ml, and it lasts for quite a while. Obviously, it's probably about a year's worth there, to be honest. Because, as I say, you don't use very much and you don't have it for too long. There we go. So that's all done. Right, I think that's probably about right. I don't want to overwork my skin. Particularly if you could do on, for me, I end up with large pores on the end of my nose. So I do like to work that a little bit actually, because it'll help close those up. And a bit there. Right, so once I've done that, I will then wash it first. Just give it a light rinse with just using a muslin cloth, just to take off the majority of those bits of jojoba beads. So when the majority of that is then off, I would then do a final face wash in lukewarm water. And then after I've washed my face with the lukewarm water, I would just finish off with a cool rinse, just to close those cells on the skin. And then I would be then ready for a serum. Or I would leave it to dry completely. And when you do that, once you have washed your face, if you get a soft towel, don't rub the face, because you've already been rubbing as it is. You just need to pat it and just very gently just pat it dry. And then once it's completely dried, if it's the evening, I would then apply my retinol. Otherwise, if it's in the morning, I would just let it dry, and then I would then apply my vitamin C. By using a face serum, it's because you're taking off the dead skin cells, whatever product you're going to put on afterwards is going to penetrate in a lot more easily into the skin, because it doesn't have to fight through all the dead cell stuff. It's getting straight into the skin, it's working more actively, which is better for you and better for the skin. So there we are. I hope you enjoyed this video, and on facial scrubs. Please comment down below and tell me what you're using, and please subscribe and please like, and I'll see you in the next one. Okay, bye.